Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Roasted and Barreled Review. So, spring's here. It's kind of the theme of this whole season. What I'm focusing on with this picture is baseball, clearly. And what a better place to have a coffee and bourbon, or a coffee and whiskey, in this case, bourbon, than a long baseball game. I've never got really too into playing baseball because I just got hit in the head a few too many times. But I definitely got into watching it and just the vibe of like, this is a sign that it's getting warmer. So here I am reviewing the pairing of Little Al and Evan Williams. But before I get into that, I wanted to talk about pour over coffee. It's usually called the Chemex method. You'll kind of notice it because it's got like a wooden neck and a glass vase type of look. And I definitely wanted to see like why would people be doing it. And it's kind of depressing. It's generally just a smoother way, smoother, sophisticated looking way to make coffee. It's generally no distinct real advantages or disadvantages other than you kind of got to get out a filter to deal with it. I will say this, it does look cheaper than most other types of coffee brewing methods. The general price around $40, which is extremely reasonable. How you do this is you put in a filter, a special like paper filter. You pour in your grinded beans, and then you put boiling water over it and let it flow through. And then you put in more beans, and repeat the process. I think about 3 times before you have enough coffee to what you want to do, and that's about it. Like, really. So, what we have here is Evan Williams and Little Al. Little Al is a coffee out of Denver, and Evan Williams is a coffee out of Bardstown, Kentucky, that is. So, first with the whiskey. With the whiskey, there's a caramel taste. It's very smooth. It's not the most expensive. This is actually the cheap. Like, I try and go with classes based on price with these bourbons and whiskeys, and this was the cheapest one that I got, and it is very good. I'm surprised, but it's not surprising. Definitely a great value. I think it's gonna be the one that I finished first. Not like this was the first one that I did shooting, but it's probably gonna be the bottle that I finished first. So I'm giving this a buy rating. With the coffee, Little Al. This is the Francisco Quinonez, his blend. It's got a tingy smell that stings a bit. I got wet grass scents from the beans as I opened up the bag. Hints at chocolatey smell on the brew. This is good. Very good. Early smell, smooth. Still has a slight chocolate taste. I'm going to give this one a buy rating 2. Now, the pairing. I'm loving it from the smell. It's got a cherry coke-ish type scent. Tastes a bit like cherry coke. Very smooth. This pair just goes. This might be the best of the season. A little too early to tell. Got a few more to review, but definitely like it. Gonna give it a buy rating. And that's all I have for you on this episode of the Roasted and Barreled Review. It is a short one, but it is a sweet one.